Teams had the choice there of either to kind of keep using her and never ban her out, or throw her immediately into the ban pool, and it feels like she's going to shift a bit. Into this round, of course, and Surf not even caring as he leaps out the window. Second player being on this repel, so Yaga's there, able to immediately exchange it out, and a bit of a misplay here from Sweater, thinks that the window's potentially going to be
now gone, and now Gomez going hunting as well. A free drip, and potentially a free slash. He'll clean them up both. XSET
position is going to be here to counter out Drip's potential push.
Well, stuns now coming through, and a drop from Kino, but it's ill-advised. Slash, and that means they have to respond, and it's a hefty response from Beast Coast as they fire back. All of a sudden, it's all down to Spirit. He's one inside of the kitchen space, but not able to land the shots onto Slash. I believe some of the damage that they're getting off onto XSET. They're bleeding out, but Spirits, he's able to land his shots.
Zone HP due to Anthony's incendiaries that are being chucked in from time to time. Slash knows he's low too. You can see him going for the Pokeball right there. Instead ends up taking him out with the gun, finding a second, will not be able to land it. In just about 2 seconds here, round's gonna close out on timer. Slash ends it anyway. Gomez now goes down to him with the rest of the team trying to push forward. Yaga will find a very quick trade again. Though solid as a rock right now. No problem catching the rotate, but Slash just a little bit better inside of this situation. He gets one back against them. The problem being, however, he's low on HP from that last fight, and he's the only one alive, but he's got an opportunity to die the plant. Might be on point, and yes! He gets it! There's no time left. Spirits is nowhere nearby. He can't pick it up in time, so Slash!
Now, XSET have somehow negotiated for a 3 versus 3, but with 15 seconds left, XSET have to push hard, and they're doing it successfully as well. Slash and Drip both die. It's down to Sweater, and now he's going to have to try and manipulate this.
Been able to make the stars align just yet, but here's an opportunity, and he'll sink it. Says bye-bye to Slash. No clutches this time for him. However, Kino will be
a grenade, and hopefully there's like, oh, the camera's gone.
Oh, here we go, though.
There, but unfortunately enough, XSET once again is moving back and forth inside of Gold Vault, but it's Diaz Lucas instead to confirm the 3-3. XSET bring as well, but it's Anthony that actually deals some killing blows, and it's all down to Yogg on the flank, but it's too little, too late. Some serious damage off the Surf, but he doesn't know where this plant's going down, and not only that, he doesn't have a line for it either. Beast Coast looking like XSET. Mincemeat of XSET at the current moment. It's a 1 versus 2. Has one in the corner. Make it a 1 versus 1. Has the flank. The game sense. Oh, and the kill! Anthony, eat your heart. I was gonna say, just as a reminder, Beast Coast hit some serious entries on that last time, clearing out some big kills in the team. Starting to work their way through the building. Surf has been a menace on this offense.
Out in the open here, and surprisingly, he's not been taken down yet, but there we go. He's gonna win the fight outright, though. Spirits catches the slam of the hammer, opening up the wall. He's going to adjust and now shut down Surf.
Whenever they reach a low man count, they start trying to swing in from very solo angles, and it just allows players like Spirits to clean things up like that. All the angles out. Wants a big swing here and a grenade in. Kino will be able to take down Anthony. The nade will lose a few bodies laying around the red hallway. And speaking of bodies in the red hallway, Sweater is going to make it look a little bit more. Going down inside of Archives, not happening nearly as fast, but still a very similar situation in Beast Coast. They don't even know the angles that are being occupied by Beast Coast at the current moment. They'll be able to at least get a couple of kills here. Be a triple for Slash.
But it's a long shot that leads into nothing ultimately. Has to find this corner shot instead, and he'll get it against Slash. Now be able to get the counter defuse going. The timer ends, and Surf even gets the kill. So Beast Coast clutch it out, subvert the expectations of the desk.
Like Bank, where there's a lot of different entry points, definitely something you're going to want to remove. Valkyrie making too much sense. Everyone knows this one. Those Valk cams too strong when it comes to aggressive. And speaking of aggression, you'll see the shoulder of Supr, but won't be able to get it done. The aggressive look from Vertical now, as I believe it was.
Beautiful entry being made by Vertical. In fact, the second one on the round is able to take out Grixer, but Rexon finally gets the better of him.
Ascension of the staircase here, and a peek from the secondary player, Rexon.
Well, that's not a good way to clutch this Yeti.
Yeah, unfortunate for Yeti, and a trade here at the very end. At the current moment, and Oxygen can't really do anything about it until Newers finds himself a nice angle on the north windows. He'll take out.
Trying to rotate back around, still wants to fight by that Teller's door, and he'll get the duel. Takes out Foxay with it.
The swing here, Yeti being very aggressive, and has given up his location. Big problems now. Newers' way in.
Does not care though, as he's leaped into this site. Finally going to overstep his bounds just a tad as Grixer is able to defend. Oxygen need to find the counter for this. They need to eliminate Grixer, but they haven't even got Kansan into this fight yet either. Grixer able to shut down one more as he locks it.
Right behind the front table here inside of CEO. He'll get that plant down behind the desk. More than likely going to swing square here momentarily. Back and forth they go. A big kill for Vertical. Make it 2 and a triple on the round. It's all down to Grixer with low HP, and that flank works out from Fox.
Targets present themselves despite him having the right reads on all 3 of them. There we go, but he's lost his planter. Someone else needs to get to it quickly enough here, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do so. No, the defense
sell out. He'll get shot out of the air as well. A confirmed plan and potentially a round now for the Sonics, especially after that kill on the left.
Out from oxygen in this round here, and you're seeing this right before you. Every single rotate they try to play to force themselves into the site relatively soon. They're expecting it to come from the back end. Oh, misplaced positioning there from Newers, though. It's just what we have to remember. Those Goyo canisters sitting deeper in the site. Have they been dealt with yet? Well, the case has. That's for sure. This hop, but he got through, got over towards the pin. Oh, Grexter's able to get off it, and he shuts down Vertical as for one. Positions have been established in the post plant. Vertical, though, sneaking through. They don't realize he sneaks his way forward into the connector, and they're not able to get off the red. Yeti might very well get it back, but here we go. There's the repelled position from Kansan to deny the play from Vertical. He'll be forced off the counter defuse, and Kansan pops out one more time.
The problem is with Sense. Oh my god, Rexon's already in, Laxing's already dead. They've got open area. Dream already got Grixer as well. I don't know where Yeti is.
Yeti's like on the other side of the map. He's spawned in the wrong spot.
Now Rexon's dead as well, as Newers is just going to
needing the assistance of their teammates, and that does not play it out in their favor. Yeti, though, with a free walk-in against Vertical because things are Newers, though. He's going to get the confirmation of it as Yeti drops in and gets the kill. We don't even need the Sense utility earlier, but he is plastered on the floor now. Not going to be moving at all because he can shut things down. That, though, misses the transition entirely from Rexon, but he's going to get the free pick onto Supr that drops the case.
Fires back and forth. Fox trying to hit his shot. Those single little bullet taps not working their way out. Initial shots has the bailiff and he'll win it. Needs a new magazine, though, and no, it's Yeti who runs through quad window and takes him.
You need to ban one of the hard breachers. This has always been a constant through all of Bank, is that if you leave all of the 4 hard breachers up, it really fit into this meta. Gridlock obviously being a 3 armor, Monty also a 3 armor, and look at this, oh my goodness, as I'm talking.
Excuse me, only half the round gone, but TSM have found Forest downstairs and Tellers, and what do you know? Merc goes in to clear him, and Merc goes in to kill him.
As he drops, but absorbs a ton as well. Now it's Beaulo on the next line of fire, but J90 is as good as gone. It's Shuttle drop into the middle of the bomb site. Chala holding on the diffuser, getting it down. It's a flawless round, denied by Shuttle.
Tackle is this Azami, though. They're trying to tackle it pretty quickly. The Yana just moves on in, and Iconic peaks, and Iconic are not daunted by any stretch of the imagination.
And there's another from Merc. Goodness gracious, 4-in-1 so far, as J90 is gone from action achieved. Unless there's a potential proximity alarm, but nicely done by Forest, waiting out Beaulo. Suddenly the numbers inching, quite literally. Merc could collect 1 kill here, but no, it's Geo himself to get it second. And Forest will now decide to go for it. And Merc was on such low HP, it was almost certainty that he would win. And now there's Iconic. And depending on where the Yokais are, this could be huge, but you don't need a Yokai. You hear the pitter-patter of the LMG. Out Chala, J90 falls to Geo, and there's Iconic from way far back. He's in a 1v1 with
right now where he too might fall momentarily.
Beaulo's stats have been much talked about on defense not being the greatest, so racking up on attack is great. He's got 4 kills to his name. Achieved is usually consistent across the board, and Merc finds another, the telltale signs of his weapon. Forrest gives his position away onto a nice shot on Merc from above, but those castle barricades. Instead, he heads through main lobby, through that front of Tellers, and he gets gunned down.
We are watching an open area defense. No option to really get that quad wall unless you use the hard breach charges, but TSM still finding. Right now, of course, we see some very good positions held by the defense. Shuttle on marble stairs. What do you know? Merc just face checks it and
launcher. He can make a real mess here, but he can catch the Azami quite effectively. A 2nd kill for Beaulo, a 3rd lined up. Can he outduel the Malusi of Shuttle? He'll fire away. Guess what? There's still over 100 bullets left! And a beautiful flick from Shuttle, but he gets dragged. Can't do much. It's Beaulo now to clutch out, but he can't accomplish it as an LMG of Astralis. Astralis were very middling, I would say. Yeah, they had some good looks here, and oh my goodness.
No.
All right, hold on a second. Bottom floor bomb site, that's where it is right now. And in he goes, and down he goes. Shuttle walks in, and he's
got another opportunity slips by Astralis a few times now where they have been utterly turned on, but DP fire. But to be fair, it's on a Vigil who, never mind. That one is a little bit better than the one on to
the coverage that they need. Chala's going to get really aggressive on this one, and he gets gunned down from the hatch above. DP fire doing it all. A 4K is his. So 0. Site. Forest sees one over by Copier and easily picks off Achieved. Geo can't do much. He's old and he's got Archives defense, so it's even more important, and Achieved almost misses out on that, by the way. A bit of a sloppy fight. Beaulo falls, so TSM gets it, and there's another to follow up. What is going on? That window need to clear this out, but Achieved and Merc will work side by side. Achieved a nice shot onto that 1.5. Merc is still up there as well. Shuttle will go for it, and it's Achieved to pick up, I believe, a 4K. Utility heavy. That's a bit of a problem. Iconic is going to walk right in and botch most of his shots. Beaulo picks up 4 kills. So XG is a 7-5 victory over Sonics, who also look rejuvenated, and a 7-4 victory over Mirage. Astralis deaths. Well, you see 9 deaths for a couple players on Astralis. Nice shot from Iconic as he sees some bullets, but these kills are just for posterity. Nothing else. Can't even capitalize, and DP fire for the way they handled it.
That is an extremely good point, and right as we see right here, both Forrest and J9
Chala will be the one that has to stop him. EE1D goes out, and Chala will swing, take out J9. They know that he's in there, but he's just gonna go cross-body karate, taking down everybody in the process. Hunted now by the LMG in the hands of Forrest, and Chala picks up 3 big kills. He's suddenly drawn even. TSM cleaning the advantage onto the stairs, but it's achieved to seal the deal. That Capkin we talked about. It was a promising start from Astralis, but Chala might be a Valkyrie roll by
No.
Kaid. Okay, interestingly enough. No Thatcher. He said, let's get rid of Kaid. Wipe the slate. Hard breach gadgets being brought, so you've at least got a bit of an insurance policy, and Blaz decides to ego P in the final minute of action right now.
Okay.
Penguin, nice shot, but he's not able to capitalize off it. It's Kool-Aid credited with that kill, and Kool-Aid finds a second. That SMG-11 seemingly has endless bullets, and all of them going into the DZ players. Down goes NJR to Eska. Hell of a showing now from Parabellum through this mid-round, and Eska peaks, and down goes Panbazoo. Moment, but I appreciate the point of reference. Nice shot by Plaz. Again, these ego challenges that we see Z struggling, just as they struggled yesterday, and there's Gunner now, another ego challenge through the door, and he decides to go for it with limited intel. Blaz's second attempt is met with the hands of the F2, one of the highest fire rates in the game, and Canadian doesn't miss that, but Eclipse does. Kool-Aid, one of his own, and it's very near
on Blaz to hold down that bomb chassis with the C4 gone as well. Now Gunner gone. DZ on a roll.
To his name, DZ walking in and just taking charge, but look at that, Eska from above. Yet another to add to his talent. Can't hit water if he fell out of a boat. Eska, not a single point of damage. Blaz takes out Eclipse, and there's Panbazoo to end Eska's reign of terror. It's Blaz, the recent import under fire from 2 shots. No damn way he pulls that off. He was out on those cocktail windows. He'll try to get back to the bomb site. Should have no problem to do that, but Canadian all of a sudden again, no fraud out. He's only died once, we will remind you, and it's Canadian again!
Pushing far up in Cigar. Now Hyper, as a result, will start pushing up long bar, and Kool-Aid's caught off guard. Things are different from the previous reading defense. Dark Zero was hardly able to get over here. Now they have the vertical, and while Blaz is getting active, Penguin is downed as well. DZ have the advantage and the vertical as well.
Fight Dark Zero. Small challenge, they know his position, and he gets shut down by Eclipse. Sweep in behind Eska, but there's a ping to his name. Panbazoo has his teammates back, and suddenly there's patience from Parabellum, but they don't really have anything to show for it, as it's 4 kills. Basically rolls out, and as it hits walls and bounces back and forth, it creates a smoke wall. Down goes Eska as Canadian runs point right now. Eclipse could get one, but unable to control the recoil, goes through the wall. Nice shot on the Blaz, beautifully done.
Indeed, we had that initial run out from Canadian that took down Eska, and well, Penguin unfortunately getting turned on. So now we just have Gunner in a 1v4, and he is downed immediately by a shotgun and finished.
Fires the sledge of Eska was the intended target, and what on earth is that? Panbazoo finally getting it as Gunner picks up kill number 2. The Finka putting in good work, but now it's Penguin's turn to be down. It's a back and forth, but Dark Zero coming out ahead. They don't know if they can secure or not. The Finka's a lot closer, but Eclipse can accomplish other than just being a warm body. Oh no! Bad timing as Eska pulls out the nade inside of Kitchen. Kool-Aid to light him up, and the remainder of Eclipse is found out, secured by the sidearm, and now flank, or will the attention be elsewhere? Yes, but Blaz looks away, collapses onto Panbazoo. DZ kills, now it's Kool-Aid to do the rest of the work. NJR a nice shot, and it's suddenly Penguin in a 1v2. He's above, he catches Hyper, they both duel, it's a bit messy, but NJR's on the diffuser. Is very firmly in that position, and he'll get it! Parabellum get the kill, but they don't get the
Let's see.
A++.
That is a good point. If PB are able to get some more of these kills here, like that opening, that could be good, but Panbazoo...
Critical part of this map. Now, some of reading's been opened up, and Kool-Aid can assess that with the diffuser in hand, and he loses the fight to the Thunderbird of Panbazoo. On a flank, could he potentially catch them? Looking the wrong way, he can, and now he will need to clutch out. Parabellum can keep themselves alive, but Canadian just needs to hold off, and he doesn't. He takes the fight instead. 7 rounds in a row. 7 rounds in a row. In fact, it might be one of the biggest upsets that we'd see, even though SSG are not the most formidable team right now. As you can see at the top, they are 1 and 2 drones available, and they could push it. There go the smokes, there go the nades. Sky's a beautiful shot on Nyx. That's the very first kill. Repositioning. Act is now he's going to get jumped on, but he looks the wrong way, and he has a bit of a missed opportunity. He gets taken down.
Marmalade with that diffuser is going for the plant, despite Rampy still in Fountain.
And he drops right down, eliminates Melted. Where will the coverage come from? It's by the opening, but down goes Marm, hot and cold, and Folt's the final 2 kills. That's it.
Can't even escape it. Can't even escape it here.
Neither can hot and cold.
You lost hot and cold as well. Well, okay, well,
nice shot by Benji on the Foltz is now a segue. This round for Mirage is on the board. Mirage looking mighty good, and there it is, indeed, flawlessly done. They sweep. They talked about it before the very first stage. that when this roster was assembled, and there's another opening pick, Kento, the killing for them will continue. Another from Kento engaging with the Malusi, can't do it. Fultz picks up 2 inside of Armory.
You have now Nyx doing something similar, and he's not finding much success. Marmalade just face-checking metal, dies to...
So Rampy will retake from above after surviving any type of peril. He spots both of the players, but only goes for a single kill. He knows the other one's down there too, and it's Skies from Rampy. Benji takes down Hot and Cold. Suddenly Mirage has the lead, and look at that! Oh my goodness, Benji walks in and he picks up a whole bunch!
Just get the kill,
please,
just get the kill.
Please, somebody, anybody,
there we go.
Literally anybody. And you know why he did that? Because the Supr
Okay,
trap.
that's a good kill from Nyx, but they want to start pressuring Armory, and...
Oh,
never mind,
that's an even better one.
I'm just done. So they just...
An observation that I've made with SSG before on these broadcasts.
Oh!
And Hot and Cold's been downed, by the way. Cold is about to bleed out, so it doesn't look like he'll be retrievable. Nyx in. All of a sudden, Nyx is just on an absolute heater.
I knew it!
You were
the little things.
Sky still posted up right now. That's a beautiful shot. He redeems himself with Station. Skies can continue to move down below, and the killing will come out from both teams, but it's Space Station coming out ahead in the blows. Kento's been good at the start, but he's cooled off.
Grenades either from below or just to try to not even have to take the gunfight anyway. SSG failed that, but Rampy recovers.
Getting the fuse down, by the way, the smokes, though, actually subduing him. And there's Nyx to run out. Goodness gracious. All of a sudden, Mirage dominate the kill feed, and it's melted to... Rampy in a terrible spot right now, but he gets finished off by Marm. Fultz to the rescue. Marm as well ended because of this. This team's just trading. Space Station are keeping it close. Benji have the advantage, the upper hand in terms of numbers, and Melted doesn't know that he's getting shot from behind. Drop could come in. There's a flash, but Hot and Cold from above. The gridlock. We didn't see a lot from the track.
Rotated back. He's given up that Armory control. That's an important piece that Mirage have, but wow, Kento just catches Hot and Cold.
Freebie. We call them freebies, you call them garbage kills, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're referring to. Fultz was spotted out. This was good patience from Mirage. The clock. Bosco should have no problem being able to capitalize off this, and does so as Marm now repositions. In that battle before, now it's Rampy's turn on the same engagement. Oh, Deagle out for Melted. A third could be found, and he gets them both!
2 kills so far. Make that 3, make that 4! Never mind, they're not going to make that mistake.
Well, I mean, it's all up to Melted, and he's finished off by smokes. Hot and Cold getting the diffuser down. We are 30 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen. Folks and friends and enemies, and SSG. Point for Space Station, but Marm gets something, at least one. A jump out, she looks for another, but SSG is rebuffing of this round and figure out what exactly went wrong. And I mean, he sees the blitz, and he needs to get the absolute hell out of there. What are you going to do? Just toying with your food. Hot and Cold, it's kind of ugly, but I guess it works. Skies finishes it off. Want to hang on to their spot, frankly. Fultz takes out Nyx, and now it's Benji in line. Down he goes. The entry from the Jackal working out very well.
Taken down out from CCTV. Rampy's already moved on in, but Melted picks up 1. Maybe second. This could save the game. Rampy goes down. It's Kento instead.
And start picking up these kills. Mirage on the ground. It's Marmalade with 1. She drops immediately, disappearing. It leaves Kento in this position, swatted away by Skies. Marm has been a standout performer for this team. She's clutched before. Can she pull it off again? No! Skies denies her the ability to get back in, and Space Station survives quite the scare to take it. 7.